Hi everyone, it's Heather again, and I'm back for week 2 of our course, Introduction to Film Studies. I hope you've all had a chance to get the Amazon Student Prime membership, because this week you'll be watching a film titled My Man Godfrey. And this is a really great film from the 30s. It actually, if you wanted to talk about genre, we would talk about it as a screwball comedy. And we're going to be actually talking about screwball comedies in a few weeks. We're going to be looking at this film and discussing it in the discussion boards as it relates to theme, as well as some other factors that we'll be looking at. Okay, this is the second week of the course. I hope you're enjoying it. Always feel free to email me. I do want to ask you to go to our Blackboard site and download the final syllabus and look at that. We're allowed to change the syllabus up until week 2, and so I've made a couple of changes in my office hours and adding Bayenne's office hours. She is our graduate assistant. So the assignments are the same, the schedule is the same. I just want you to know that my office hours have changed, and you'll see that on the course homepage too. So I'm going to go over to Blackboard now and walk you through a couple things, and I will meet you there. Okay, here we are on our course homepage, and I remind you that I've updated my office hours. I've eliminated my Thursday office hours, but I've added here "and by appointment." So you can always email me to set up a time to talk with me if my regular office hours don't work for you. I've also put up here our GA's office hours. They will start on January 30th, and she will be having office hours on Thursdays in 4117 Lambden Tower. This information is also on your syllabus, which the new finalized version is over here in your syllabus section, so make sure you get a copy of that. Okay, next I want to show you that I have created a site over here on our Blackboard page that is help available on campus and beyond, and this is for if you are getting overwhelmed by stress from the semester, if you're having relationship problems or something happens in your family you need to talk to someone about. I want you to be able to just come in here and get this information. So the first thing you'll see is a 24/7 confidential counseling number you can call. This is supported by the University of Windsor. It's called My Student Support Program. You can also click here and go to the university's page for this program and download the apps for your phone. Windsor has an area crisis line that you can call 24/7, and I've put the number there for that as well. Here are just links to some of the places that you may want to take a look at or get an appointment. You can click on Students Counseling Center. They will help set up an appointment for you, and you can talk to someone over there. The Peer Support Center is on the second floor of the CAW Center, and this website would tell you what their hours are and how to get a hold of them. So please feel free to take advantage of any of these things. If you need help, please reach out. If I can help you in any way, absolutely contact me. Okay, we're going to now go into weekly course content, and I'm going to go into week 2. So we're here in our week 2 elements, and you can see that there are things you're going to be reading. The film, My Man Godfrey, there's a link to that, so you will click on it, and it will take you to amazon.ca, and you will be able to watch My Man Godfrey. So I'm going to click and go into the film for a second here, and I want to show you something real quickly. You'll see down here that there are numbers that relate to how long the film is and how far into the film you are. So when you are writing a post on the discussion boards, and when you're going to be writing about films in your assignments, I would like you to refer to these numbers and include these when you're referring to a particular frame or a particular shot. So for instance, if you wanted to write about this particular shot, you would use the numbers 23:18 to tell other people who are reading your discussion post how to find this clip. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out to you. Back here in our week 2, I'm going to show you a couple of other things. Near the bottom of our folder this week, you'll see that there are things labeled Padlet, week 2, and then different alphabet letters. If your last name begins with A through G, you will use Padlet A through G. H through R is for students whose last names begin with those letters, and S through Z is for people whose last names begin S through Z. So you will click on the Padlet and it will open up this exercise that I've put together, and you're going to post one idea or concept that you learned this week in the course materials. And to do that post, you will come over here and you will double click on that circle. For your title, I'd like you to use your last name. Remember to check the syllabus. There is a section in the assessments where there's points for online engagement, and the Padlets count in that area. So I want to keep track of who has posted here. So you will put your last name as the title and you'll say, I learned, and then you will write what you learned this week. If you hit the garbage can, it will ask if you want to delete the post, and you can redo that if you want to do it. Once you have done your post, and I'm going to go back in here and just do something real quickly. I learned. Then you can just leave it and it will be there. And other people will post also. I've separated the class into the 3 alphabet areas because I want everybody to be able to see each other's posts, and with 100 people I wasn't sure we'd be able to do that with one Padlet. So you'll want to do that and let me know what you've picked up this semester, this week in the readings and the film. And then the other thing that you'll do this week is a quiz. So you will click on quiz 1 and it will take you into the quiz. It reminds you that this is a time-sensitive quiz, so once you start it, once you click begin, you have 10 minutes to finish it. So you'll want to make sure that you've done the readings and know the material from week 1 and week 2, and then begin your quiz. I don't have a problem if you refer to the readings during the quiz, but you only have 10 minutes, so you'd have to be really good about that. So you click begin, it takes you in there, and you answer the questions, and then you save and submit. So make sure you do that, and I will come back and see you for a second, and we'll do a quick wrap-up of the introduction. That's what I wanted you to be aware of for this week related to our Blackboard site. Be sure and reach out to some of those counseling places if you are having any stress related to the semester or things that are going on in your life. Also, let me know if I can help in any way. Okay, I'm going to let you get to the readings and watching My Man Godfrey, and there will be a quick lecture down in that set also.